That is very loud. Holy crap. That's way better. Hello and welcome, Siren. Welcome, welcome. Hello. I'm glad you're feeling better. I'm very glad you're feeling better. Okay. I suppose intro. I should intro. I should be a professional. Hello and welcome, everybody. I am your host, J.C. Stevenson. I write stories, I play games, and today, I'm playing a bad game. I'm playing YIIK. Again, I'm here once more. And I have to keep reminding myself that I have to do this so that I can go on vacation next week and take 2 weeks away from YIIK. That's the best part of the vacation, is no YIIK for 2 weeks. Hawaii, that's nice, but no YIIK for 2 weeks? That's heaven. That is a version of heaven. Why? What is going on? Why is my controller not working? Hold on. I plugged it in. DualSense full screen. Yes, yes. Will you work now? Why do I keep having these very strange problems? Okay, now it's working. Now it's working. And now I have to move this over here so everything's organized properly. Let me click off and make sure it is. Okay. Did you see the Star Fox 64 remake trailer? I saw that Nintendo was hosting something for Star Fox. I didn't watch it, but the fact that there is a Star Fox 64 remake is actually pretty intelligent. That was a very good game. I played Star Fox 64 when it came out. It was a good game. It's beautiful. Do I need to become a React streamer now? Is that what I need to do? Do I need to be a React streamer? I'm not going to be a React. The only React content I will do is reacting to the Shy Siren VODs and clips. That is it. It is beautiful. It's very beautiful. All right. Okay. Let me open up the game so that there's, you know, something in the background. Let me turn that up just a touch. There we go. So yes, I have a vacation coming up next week. And I have been working. I was running all, it was cold out and I was outside working, getting a bunch of stuff ready. Because I've got a bunch of work to do tomorrow and Friday. And then I have something I have to do on Monday, but I forgot what it is. But I've got a bunch of stuff I need to do. But I'll cross that bridge when I get there. I blacked out 2 weeks ago, and now a YIIK book showed up at my door 2 days ago. Hopefully it's been good for you. Vin, what did you do? What did you take? Give me some of it so that I can black out for the next 3 hours. Give me just a little bit of it. I will probably show off some pictures. I don't know. Okay, so it's kind of a family vacation. I'm going with my sister and her family. They invited me to go, and I agreed for various reasons. One, I've never been to Hawaii. And two, I ended up, when my grandfather passed away, they had made a whole collage of pictures of stuff, and there were so many pictures of him traveling, and I realized that I just haven't traveled all that much. Like, I've been places and I've gone on vacations and stuff, but it's not been a regular thing for me. So I saw that and I'm like, maybe I need to spend a little bit more time going to see things. So that was sort of what tipped me over the edge with saying yes to going to Hawaii. So I have no idea how, like, I'm not planning any of it. I'm just going. So I have no idea, like, how many pictures I'll take or anything like that, but I'll absolutely talk about it. But I don't think it'll be 2 streams worth like it was for Japan. You know those big buzz balls? I drank 2. I've never had a buzz ball. I've seen them, but I've never had them. Are they that potent? Do I need to do a buzz ball? I should have 2 of those big buzz balls for this. But I will absolutely talk about it and show some pictures off and stuff like that, because I'm going to bring my camera and stuff. I'll have to be careful not to show, like, dox myself or my family, but yeah, it's going to be very, 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 very cool. But yes, I will talk about it. I will yap about it. Apparently, I am the Yap King, so I will do so. Welcome in, Vin. You're going to have to review the YIIK book.
Hello there.
Weird. Welcome in, Weird. How's it going, man? Welcome, welcome. Gotcha. I'll let my community know you'll hold down the fort, Siren. You'll take all of my viewers from me. They'll all end up being Siren fans. Silly seagulls. Radiant peacocks. Marshmallow peeps. Geriatric finches. I don't remember what your intro is. I'm sorry. I'm a bad fan. I'm a bad viewer. I usually come in after you started. I'm sorry. You should use geriatric finches, though. I think that's a good one. You feel geriatric? Don't we all? As the years go by, I too feel more and more geriatric. It started in my knees, and now it's sort of worked its way up. It happens to us all, Siren. My grandfather used to complain about it. He'd say, getting sore, and then he'd say, well, the alternative ain't too good either, though, so, you know. The upside of feeling geriatric is you still get to feel, so that's good. We take those here. We take those here. How's it going, Weird? Did you drink 2 big buzz balls and pass out and order a YIIK book, or is that just Vin? Did you work today, Siren, or did you stay home from work and rest? You should have stayed home from work and rest. I know you've been having a rough time. I'm gonna have to order buzz balls. I work 7 days. Holy crap. Well, no wonder you're exhausted. Between main job and side gigs? Now, Siren, please make sure you're taking time to rest and to sleep. Stress is a really big deal, but I have time to watch Jay stream, so life is okay. Why would you torment yourself here, Siren? There's so many other things you could be doing. Wow. Oh man. If this is your relaxation, I'm sorry, Siren. I didn't know it was so bad. I'm so sorry. Oh god. The humanity. Watching you play YIIK makes me feel I'll drink to that. Me playing YIIK makes me feel better about my life in general, too. I technically ordered 2 YIIK books, but the other hasn't been shipped yet. How dare they, Vin? We're going to compose a letter to the people Vin ordered the YIIK book from, and it's going to be strongly worded, and we are going to get him his book yesterday. That's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. Okay. We have some folks here now. I have only talked for 13 minutes. Guys, I'm a little bit sad. I was hoping, so I talked, okay, hold on. Let me go to desktop here. Let me go to desktop. Let me open this up. I was hoping, I ordered one of these bad boys. I talked about this. Mine's cheaper. Hold on, let me get on, we got the background music. There we go. I ordered one of these, right? I ordered this one. It wasn't this expensive. Mine was cheaper than this. Although with everything I ordered, it was about this price. I ordered one of these and I was hoping it would get here before I have to leave. And it's not here yet. So I'm gonna have to, I don't get to bring my 3DS emulation machine on my trip with me, which makes me sad. Hell yeah, I need one. They've raised the price. So I ordered the Max Black, this one, with the 1 terabyte storage. I also ordered the screen protector and I ordered the shell here, because I heard a couple of things about it. I heard that the hinge was a little iffy, and when they closed, the screen would rock a little bit. That there was kind of a gap, and that ordering this fixed it. You could also get like a little bit of stuff to put in between to stop it from rocking, but I just figured it'd be nice to have a shell. I ordered this, and I ordered the screen protector. So an extra $25. Right? And I got like the good shipping package, and it was $550 total. So they have raised the price of this by like a good $75 since I ordered it. I ordered batch 5. Also, apparently they've downgraded something in batch 6 for this. I forget what it is. It doesn't apply to me, but I have ordered one of these. I'm going to review it because it's too expensive to not make content with. So I'm going to do a little like review on it because I am very excited about this. I had a DS and a 3DS, and they were my favorite travel handhelds ever. Like nothing else has come close to how much I love those things. So when I saw this, I'm like, should I buy one? Should I get one? And had I ordered it when I saw it, I'd have it now for my vacation. But I ordered it when I got back from Japan, and now I've got to wait. So, but mine should ship out shortly. I would think I ordered mine April 3rd, and it is May 6th. And they say 2 months from order to arrival. So it's been a little over a month, so I got another month, which is fine. But I'll have it, and I'm very excited. I'm gonna review it. I'm gonna make content on. Well, I'm gonna review it. I'm gonna talk about it. I'm gonna go over it. I'm very excited to get it and play with it. Death, welcome in. You lost points. I'm sorry. I'm doing well, Death. How are you? So yeah, I'm very excited about this. I want a fancy DS. Well, okay, so apparently, so I ordered this one because apparently you can play Steam on this. It's an Android device, and there is a like Steam thing you can download to put Steam games on. So I wanted to play natively. Like you don't stream Steam to this. You can download the games and play natively on it. Yeah, it's very cool. If you're interested, I posted something in the Discord. I will show it real quick. Hold on a second. I will show it real quick. This video right here, the Einthor starter guide, it's like a 2-hour video. It goes over how to get like everything done onto it. I've watched most of it, but I don't have the device yet, so it's kind of hard to play. But it goes over how to put Steam on here, and you can play Steam games natively on it. And like people were playing the new Resident Evil on it. Like it wasn't running perfectly, but people were playing like the new Resident Evil games on the new Resident Evil remake on it. Like the Max can play some hefty games. Well, the Max has a I think it's like 3 hours when you're playing big games like that. So not great. The Max has a CPU 8th Gen 2 for the Max. Way better than I expected, to be fair. I looked into it extensively. My thing is I have a bunch of I want to get one of these too. I have a bunch of like this. There's a bunch of like pixel RPGs. I want to play this so bad, but I can't find time to sit down at my computer and play it. So I figure, oh, I can buy this, download it onto that, and then when I'm going on a plane ride or I'm riding in the car, then I can play this. Or Octopath, or Chained Echoes. This is apparently like a phenomenal RPG. I've heard so many good things about this, and I want to play it so bad, and I just can't find any time. Right? So I haven't bought it yet. I'm waiting for a sale. But I could easily play this on this device. Right? And this would not take a lot of power off of it. So I would like this is going to be my main portable device. But apparently need a Dragon Ball hyperbolic chamber, exactly. But apparently if all you're going to play is like retro games, so if you're going to play DS games, 3DS games, PS1 games, Nintendo 64, this thing right here, the Lite 8 or like the base, like this right here plays all the retro games fine. It's an Android emulation machine. I've seen people talking about testing this with a bunch of the old emulators, and it works perfectly. So if you're just looking for like a device to play old games, 250 is pretty solid. Like that's cheap. When you consider the fact too that this has an internet connection on it, I'm pretty sure this has an internet connection on it. Yeah, it has to have an internet connection because you download stuff to set it up. It has an internet connection on it. You can put Discord on here, so you can make calls, you can do voice chat, you can do things like that. Yeah, like it's basically a phone without a phone plan, or like a tablet. It's like an Android tablet, but designed for gaming with 2 screens. So I bought the big boy because I wanted to play Steam games. But if you're looking for something far more reasonable, there's that. But wait for my review on it. I wonder how comparable it is to a Steam Deck. It's not going to be as I don't think it's as powerful as a Steam Deck, but these guys do make a Steam Deck competitor. I have no idea how this compares, but they do make a Steam Deck, like it's an Android thing as well, but they do make something like a Steam Deck. That's like you hated the PSP. I didn't hate the PSP. The problem with the PlayStation handhelds is they just weren't supported enough. My sister had a PSP and I had a Vita. I think the Odin 3 has the same chipset as the Einthor. I might be wrong. Gen 8 to be Qualcomm Dragonwing 8. I don't know much about Qualcomm Snapdragon, so they're different. I don't know much about like mobile processors, so that's not help. I don't know enough about them, but I'm pretty pumped about this. I started with a DS, so going from yeah. Though I never got to do Ratchet and Clank, so I still need to try those games at some point. Well, actually, I probably shouldn't sell it. I don't even know if it's good yet. when I get one, I'm going to review it. I'll talk about it. I'm going to put a bunch of games on it and play it. I'm going to have to get like a hand cam set up so I can like record the device. Gotta have a bunch of stuff I need to do now. Why do I do this to myself? Why do I do this to myself? Okay. All right, we can go back to basic stream now. I own an OLED Steam Deck. I just need to use it more. That was one of... See, that's the same thing with my Switch. Because you're a Masso, I must be. Welcome in, Steven. How's it going, man? Welcome, welcome. I must be just a masochist. It's the same thing with my Switch. The thing about like a Steam Deck or a Switch, because I thought about getting a Steam Deck too, is they're not nearly as portable as you think they are. Like, you have to have a case for them so they don't get all scratched up and so the sticks don't get messed up. Like, I just don't use my Switch for portable gaming. Either I play it docked or I lay in my bed and play it that way. So it's the same thing with the Steam Deck, is that's what I would do. Which is why I never got a Steam Deck, because I never used my Switch very much. But that's why when I saw this, you forgot you had a Switch too till you brought it up. Exactly. Right. So that's why I bought this thing. Mine is still docked in the living room in case moderator wants to play on it. See, that's phenomenal. That's wonderful. It's like it's great for, but she hasn't touched it. I know. That's the same thing with my Switch. The most I've played it recently is Pokemon Champions, and that's just because I wanted to beat Siren. Because she made a fool of me, and then I trained. I went on a training arc. So, I did get my revenge. I think I'm up to like Ultra Ball rank 4. I don't think I'm going to get any higher. The Steam Deck comes with a case, and the case has 2 layers. You can pull the bulky outer layer off for a smaller... Okay, that's not bad. You don't need Siren's help to look like a fool. I know, which is why it made me so angry that she made me look like a fool. She doesn't need to do that. I can do that on my own. That's my job, thank you very much. Dang, yeah. Except now I'm running up into the problem with everything competitive, which is... Once you get to a certain level of competition, everything becomes streamlined to the point where it's all the same. So I think I got up to like Ultra Ball Division 2 or whatever it is. And inevitably what I did was I ended up fighting the same like 3 teams. Everybody had, what was it, a Pteranodon? I forget what that Pokemon is. The sand one. It comes out and casts Sandstorm. It's the greenish one. It's like the I forget what it is. Everyone had that. Everyone, like, it was just like you encountered the same 3 teams over and over again. And they were just set up because they're the most optimal. And it gets really, really boring when that happens. So I kind of got sick of it. It was the same thing with Rumble. Once you get to a certain level, there's a saying, in any competitive environment, things will be optimized to the point where they're not fun. So, yeah, there's that. Vin, the OLED case doesn't come with the extra layer. It's thinner. It's thinner than the original case, but it's still bulky. Nice hard case though. Siren mentioned that. I played Star Fox 64 on the Nintendo 64. I did not watch the direct. I was kind of busy. But I did say they were holding one. And now every game, exactly, Death. Good job, Weird, on winning your hand. That's the problem. Same thing happened in Rumble. You got I got to a point in Rumble where I was fighting people who were doing the same thing. Either they were spamming objects, they were sprinting around, right? It got to the point where it wasn't fun. It went to the point where everybody kind of had their own unique style of play to where everybody had the same style of play. Flying never worked though. I had so many people try to fly against me and it just doesn't work. Because you can't throw objects in the air, so it just doesn't work. But it just got to the point where it just wasn't enjoyable because it was optimized to the point. And then when I was like, hey, you should probably nerf some of these things, they said I was crazy and I was bad at the game. And I said, okay, fair enough. And that's when I checked out of Rumble. So Jake Chen 94, good name, strong name. Welcome in. Welcome. Okay, I've put off playing YIIK for a half hour. Can I put it off for a little longer? So Star Fox 64. I suppose I could do react content. Do you guys want me to react to a Star Fox 64 trailer? Maybe I can look at a couple of stills. Appreciate it? No. Thank you for showing up, man. I appreciate the viewership. It eventually started working. People started leaping up while carrying massive walls. Super easy to aim, super annoying to fight. Nintendo owns my soul and they know it. They've lost mine. I've been a Nintendo fanboy for years, and I have... When they started cracking down on emulation, I was upset and I decided to stop playing stuff on stream for Nintendo. And now when they took down that guy's channel, I decided, you know what? I'm just going to be done. So I canceled all my stuff from Nintendo. I'm not going to spend any more money with Nintendo. I can't do it. I just can't do it. I've played Nintendo games since I was 2 years old. I love Nintendo. I love the games. I love Legend of Zelda. I love Pokemon. I love all this stuff so much. But the way they are handling it is so terrible. I can't do it. I wish I could. I can't do it. I found out by trying the game again and getting wall smacked into my face. Have they just gone crazy again with Rumble? I haven't played Rumble in so long. All right, hold on. I'm not going to do a full react stream, but I'll pull up a couple of capture images. So that I can kind of get a feel. I think it's mostly dead now. I knew it was not showing up. It's somewhat remastered. Lily. Okay, why is YIIK not showing up in the background? What did I do? Oh, there it is. Took it long enough. Welcome in, Lily. How's it going, man? How's it going? I literally haven't played. I've been talking for the last 36 minutes. So Yan, sorry. YIIK or Yap? Both, hopefully. I'm interested. Thank God it's YIIK. Ha ha ha. Sorry, I'm just not feeling myself. Jake, chill, dude. Don't worry about it. We're gonna do a little bit of both. I have to make some progress or I'll never get my emote from Lily. Which is bad, because I do actually want that. But we've been talking about a bunch of stuff, about a few things, so. How unfortunate for the Nayas. How unfortunate for Jay. Okay, what am I even doing in this game again? Mask, welcome in. Welcome. Oh, I gotta go find the record. Yeah. The people, the being at the record store. Thank you for the drink. Thanks, Sharon. Jay helps me a lot. Jay, it helps me a lot of times of my own issues. What, just chilling? That's good. That's what we like to hear. The dealer... Oh my god, the dealer drawing that many cards. That's crazy. Welcome in, Mask. Welcome. Well, just chill out, Jake. Have a good one. Get some rest. Okay, I gotta go see Can you believe I actually survived the night last night? Yes, because you're tough. Yeah, and the toughest. I still have to make a map. I still have to make a map for D&D on Sunday. I still have to make a map. I've got to get some stuff written. I've got to figure out some stuff. I'm going to do that tomorrow. I'm not streaming tomorrow, so I can do it tomorrow. So I'm gonna get a map designed tomorrow. I'm gonna make a castle interior. It's gonna be cool and relatable. And I'm gonna do some brainstorming because I know the rough outline for what we're gonna do on Sunday Mask. Because you guys are doing something of an investigation. See if you can't save that guy's life. So it's good. Seeing you in Siren cheers me up. Well, seeing you cheers me up, Jake. Genuinely, it is really, really awesome to have people in chatting. So it genuinely is a mood booster to have you guys here chatting and hanging out. So thank you for that. That sentence made no sense. Stop. Which sentence? Listen, which sentence made no sense? Because most of them I say make no sense yet. OMG, is that JC Steven Maxer, based in cool VTuber, keeping the chat hype swaggity swoot YOLO for life? That's me. I'm YOLO for life, boys. YOLO for life is the way I roll. You know why I'm YOLO for life? Because you only live one. Ouch. Weird. I was making bad jokes. How dare you interrupt me with a frying pan? Siren had a good... Oh, I gotta go pin that one from Siren. Seeing you play YIIK makes me feel better about my life is hilarious. Pinning that right now. Should have pinned that earlier. It's a great comment. That's going to be the title of my next stream, by the way. Come watch me suffer so you can feel better about your life. The C stands for Steven Maxer. It does. I put the C in Steven Maxer. That's me. That's me. I'm very hungry right now. What did you have for dinner? Okay, so I had a hamburger steak with toast. Guys, best viewers. Look, guys. Oh, I can't move that. It's gonna goof up again. Okay, yeah, you'll just have to believe. Wait, hold on. I'm gonna move it anyways. Let me click on the... No, I missed... Oh, no! I missed. God. When is it going to be my turn to have the best viewers? Not again. Oh, rats. When is it going to be Jay's turn to have the best viewers? When is it going to be my turn in the sun, guys? I had a hamburger steak, hash browns, and toast for supper, Yan. You are the best viewer, Yan. Do you watch Full House? You're a great viewer, Jake. Gamble best viewers. I don't have them. See, I don't have them, Death. You can't gamble them. I have not watched Full House in a long time. Have they remade Full House? Cuban style steakums and pizza. Ooh, that sounds good too. No, I recently went and got groceries, and meat prices are crazy. I think I bought like 2¼ pounds of burger for like $7 and something a pound, which is crazy. Although the other thing about it too is I bought a bunch of pork, and pork was $4 a pound. It was like $4.30. Pork is a $2 a pound meat. That's it. $4.30 a pound. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. So my brother-in-law raises cattle. So guess who's gonna buy like a half a beef one of these days and stock up his freezer? Because I'm not spending $7.30 a pound for meat. Screw that. Yeah, I had a hamburger steak with some of the burger I bought, and then I had hash browns and made toast. That's what I had. That's what I had for supper. I could have taken a picture of it, but I was hungry. There's a show named Fuller House. I heard of that. I watched Full House when it was on the air because I'm old. Lily, why are you starting Asperite? You're supposed to be watching me not play YIIK. You're supposed to be watching me not play YIIK. Just day remember Montgomery Ward. That does ring a bell, but I don't remember how. You're gonna have to explain. Once you explain it, I'll probably remember. Sounds very tasty. It was very tasty. I also, when I went and bought groceries, I've also bought some cube steaks, which are genuinely like the worst cuts of beef pounded into oblivion, but they were very, very cheap for a long time. They're not cheap now, but they were very, very cheap. Are they cubes? They are. They're really cheap cuts of steak that have just been pounded into oblivion. They were really cheap for a while, and I developed a taste for them when I was in college because I'd buy like a 4-pack. You could get like a 4-pack of those for like $2. Right? They were like 50 cents a pop. I'd buy like a 4-pack and I'd cook 2 of them and have it for supper, and then I'd cook 2 of them the next night. And I developed a taste for them. And it's been so long since I had a cube steak, so I bought if you talk enough during it, the game will get bored and complete itself. Okay, now I got a pinned message on Twitch. Oh, that one's good too. Why are you guys funnier than I am? Oh man. Oh god, that was good. That's a good one. Here's hoping weird. Here's hoping it just takes over by itself. So I bought some cube steaks, and I'm gonna grill them one of these days because I haven't had one in so long, and I'm kind of hungry for it. So there's that. Do I need to show you guys what a cube steak is? Do you guys know what a cube steak is? The original Montgomery Ward was a mail-order business and later a department store chain that operated between 18 and 2001. That does not line up with what I was thinking of, but I do seem to recall something like that. Okay, I'm fine wasting time. Hold up, cube steak stream. These are cube steaks. So they are very, very cheap cuts of meat, and then they just pound the heck out of them to tenderize them. Country fried steak, more or less? Kind of, yeah. Only they're not breaded. They're not cubes. They're rough. They're roughly square. Right, because they're made from beef round, so they're cut. I thought they were in the shape of cubes. I don't know why they're called cube steaks, but oh, steak not. Oh, okay, got it. But yeah, this is a cube steak. Oh no, like okay, yeah, I see what you mean. No, they're not 3-dimensional cubes, but they are square, roughly. This is not. This looks like a Salisbury steak. This is what I'm thinking of. They're very cheap cuts of beef that have been pounded to be semi-tender. They're not tender. They're so stringy. But I got used to eating them and I like them. So you don't know your steaks? There's really only 2 steaks you need to know. Ribeye? No, not Wagyu. Wagyu is a type of beef. Ribeye is gonna be generally your best steak. Like when you think of what a steak tastes like, it's a ribeye. These are very, very meaty, and they're usually very rich because they have a lot of fat or a lot of fat in them. So if you look at this right here, this is a very good one. This stuff will never render out. I've seen tomahawk and T-bone. I'll talk about that. So a tomahawk steak is basically a ribeye with the bone still, with the rib bone still on, right? But we can, this fat right here will never render out. So you usually trim this off right here. All of this fat marbled in the meat will all melt and make the steak juicy. So this is why ribeye is generally like the beefy flavor you think is all of this fat in here. Flavor on a steak comes from fat. This is a very, very good cut of beef, but you do not want to start grilling with a ribeye. It's very expensive. This is like $20 a pound. A tomahawk steak is basically just a ribeye with the rib bone still on it. So if you look at it, it's just a ribeye. It just still has the rib bone in it. So usually they're thicker. These are very expensive and they're way overhyped. Just order a ribeye. I'm going to need a grill cooking stream from you. That's going to be practically impossible. Well, I'm talking, the story of steak is very important. T-bones. So there's actually, okay, give me a second and I'll move on to, I am stalling YIIK. Why would I want to play YIIK? So there are two types of T-bone steaks. There's T-bones and then there's porterhouses. And if you look at a T-bone steak, you will see that there is a T-bone, there is a large portion, and this is a, that's not the point of the redeem. I am continuing the story of beef. This is important. This is a New York strip steak, and this is a tenderloin. So this is going to have good flavor. New York strip has good flavor, and this is going to be very, very tender. This is a you guys realize I'm just going to keep talking about this now, right? This is a very hard steak to cook properly because each of these cuts cooks at a different rate. So getting both of these done properly at the same time is very complicated. The difference between a T-bone and a porterhouse is a porterhouse has a larger section of tenderloin and a T-bone has a smaller section of tenderloin. Like this would be considered a T-bone. And this would be considered a porterhouse. What other steaks can I talk about? How do I spell this? This is a filet mignon. This is a piece of just beef tenderloin, and the only thing you're buying here is tenderness. So if you look here, it comes from this piece of the cow. Here. It is literally just that portion. It's very expensive. I cooked these one time and it wasn't actually filet. Hold on. Why would you do that to me? What about Wellington? That is a completely different thing. Why did I type Reddit in there? Okay. Hold on. We'll do it this way. I don't think I have anything doxing on here. There. So this is beef tenderloin that I cut myself, wrapped in bacon and grilled. That's actually the plate I had my hamburger steak on too. So this is what tenderloin looks like cut. I cut it myself, which is why they're all different shapes. The poll on Twitch, everyone make sure to vote. I like steaks. What about Wellington? Cheap or expensive steak? I've seen a video like it before. So hold on. The only thing you're buying here is tenderness. This actually does not have a lot of flavor in and of itself, which is why I wrapped it in bacon to give it more flavor, i.e. more fat. So this is if you're going to work with tenderloin, you want to make sure you get it cooked properly, so nothing over medium, and you're going to want to make sure you have some kind of additional fat added to it, because it doesn't have a lot of flavor on its own. You're buying texture with tenderloin. Beef Wellington is, I believe, a tenderloin wrapped in pastry. Yep, beef tenderloin. And what it is you take puff pastry, you put a thing of mushrooms around it, and then you put steak inside of it and then bake it. It's more like a roast than it is like a... Oh my God, everybody likes steaks. F you! You played yourselves. You played yourselves. I have also never had Wellington before. Not everyone voted. I have also never had beef Wellington before. Only 5 out of 8 voted. Well, the people have spoken. It does look very tasty. I've never had it, but the inside is generally like mushrooms and stuff. So if you don't like mushrooms, you might not like it. Is there anything else you should know about steaks? That isn't accurate. The people have spoken. That is true. No, I will move on shortly. A cheap or expensive steak. So as far as steak goes, okay, I'm gonna wrap this up so I can actually get back to playing YIIK. I'm gonna mod all the bots we've banned. Steak pinwheels. There is a balancing act with steak. At some point in time, what you're paying isn't worth what you're getting. A very good, reasonable cut is a sirloin steak. This is going to be cheaper than your ribeyes, and it's going to be very meaty flavored. You just don't get a cut that this one's okay, this one's okay, this is okay. But if you look at this, you see how there's not much marbling. This is going to have no flavor, right? So if you look for a sirloin, get one like this. This is a good sirloin. If you see something like this for a reasonable price, this is going to be a good steak, right? This is a great steak to start with. You can start grilling these or cooking these however you want. If you overdo it, if it's cooked past done, so if you do it well done, which is generally a no-no with steak, it'll still be tasty. But top sirloin or sirloin is generally a good cut. A lot of times you'll see them like this, and they'll be huge. So if you're feeding 2, you can buy 1, cut it in half. You have enough for everybody, right? But trim this fat off before you cook. This is just fat that they didn't trim off. They should trim this off. So yeah, that's a little steak PSA for you. You can do butter on it. I don't. If your steak needs butter, you didn't buy a good enough steak. I don't like it. Just makes it greasy to my palate, but some people love it. So. You like your steak barely alive? I don't like my steaks alive at all. Do you use butter or oil to cook? It depends. If you are going to cook your steak in a stove or in a skillet, it's like a cast iron skillet, you will need to use some form of oil. If you need anything after the steak is done being cooked, then you're a failure. That is pretty much true. The only thing you should need after a steak is done being cooked is a few fries or potatoes to go with it. But if you're going to cook it in a pan like this, you are going to need some form of oil. If you're going to grill it, no. Salt, pepper, maybe a little garlic powder, But if you are generally, you want a steak to kind of stand out. I meant like sauce, but sides are okay. A little sauce is all right. I like A1, but I like like a drop of A1 over the whole steak. That's like it. Mashed potato steak is very good. But yeah, I don't do the compound butter thing. It to me, it just makes the steak taste greasy. Doesn't make it taste good. So I don't do that. Yeah. Yeah. Practice with sirloin steaks. They have a good flavor. New York strip isn't bad either. Right? These aren't bad either. They usually have more marbling than a sirloin. But they're also more expensive. But these are actually going to be a little chewier. These are working muscles. Oh, what about lemon, herbs, or asparagus? No. A1 is heresy. To each their own. So this steak is going to be a little. A New York strip is going to be a little chewier than like a ribeye, but this is going to taste kind of like a ribeye, but it's more expensive than the sirloin. But yeah, okay, steak PSA over. Okay, I have successfully delayed an hour. I guess we can play now. All right. You guys, okay, I'm gonna go to the bathroom quick because you guys had me hydrate a lot. So I'll be back in a minute, and then we'll actually play YIIK. So I'll be right back. See you soon. Yes, Yan, gaming in your steak live stream. Do you guys, I suppose I could do it. I could do a steak live stream. Would that be just chatting? I could clickbait that title like crazy. I could call it come look at my meat. I will hydrate. I could do a steak live stream where I talk about steak and title it come look at my meat. That would probably get a few viewers. Unacceptable, I know. The last time I made a steak, it was half raw. That would be blue rare. Thank you for the hydrate, Weird. Don't do blue rare. I'm a medium guy. I barely cook and am poor. You can get some like decent deals on meat if you know where to look. Pork is generally good, although like I said, pork has gone crazy. I can't believe it's over $4 a pound. Jay's meat stream. You can't beat Jay's meat. Talking about steak. That's what my brother-in-law says when he comes over and I grill. Because I'm pretty good on the grill. You can't. I can do bok choy almost. I grew bok choy once. And then it didn't turn out very well, so it wasn't very good. So. Okay. Alright, guys. I guess it's been an hour and 3 minutes. Did Lily go live? Oh, no. Hoss is live. That's why Lily went to play games and not watch me suffer. Although technically I'm not suffering. I actually really like talking about grilling and stuff like that. Sad the barbecue is my favorite food, but I don't even know how to turn on a grill. Do I need to buy you a pellet smoker, Siren? Can we start a fund to get Siren a pellet smoker? You need the shut-eye? That's true. I will put you to sleep. YIIK won't. Seriously, if you... You have? You have a pellet smoker? What kind of barbecue do you like? Like, just like burgers and stuff? Or are you talking like brisket and stuff like that? We have a grill and a barbecue. Ah. You're not useless, Siren. Barbecue chicken with sauce is my favorite food. I make good barbecue. I make good chicken. Record store. Where's the record store? Right there, wasn't it? Yeah, it's right there. I made good chicken. I made chicken once for my sister, who's a chef, and she ate it, and she said, you cooked that chicken perfectly. Good night, Jake. Get some rest, man. Last time I tried grilling, it all tasted like smoke. What were you grilling on? My uncle is great at the good meat food when I visit him. Yeah, it takes practice. We need to get Siren grilling lessons so she can enjoy barbecue anytime. She can be taught. A really old barbecue.
Hey man, I'm looking for this record.
Dude, why is he all of a sudden drunk? Hey man, I'm looking for this record. Or stoned, maybe stoned. Seraphis do the grilling then, Siren?
You've probably never heard of it, but it's called Mystical Ultima LP Legend.
I think the birds made a nest in it one time. They have a tendency to do that. I have to clean off my my blackstone. It's got some bird seed in it from when one of the birds crawled into it. I need to turn my mic down just a touch. Not much. It peaks every so often, and I don't like that. It annoys me. Also, Jay, if you do a barbecue review, that would be great because I'm curious and need advice. Or Wash, get in there. I need something to, like, be able to cam stuff for that. They really need... Shut up, Steven. Shut up. Jay's best character because he hates the game. Welcome, Midnight. Welcome, welcome. It was on its last leg anyway, so it doesn't matter. Oh, was it like a gas grill? Don't listen to Hank Hill. Propane is like the worst thing to grill on, in my opinion. I've grilled on charcoal. I've grilled on propane. I've used pellet smokers. The only thing I haven't used is like an actual like smoker grill where you throw wood in it. I haven't done that. I'd love to, but finding one of those in Minnesota is very, very hard. A propane tank and propane tank accessory. Damn it, Bobby. It was one where you put coal and okay. So it was like a barbecue. It was like a briquette, like a charcoal grill. Those are good. Those take a lot of skill though. A lot of skill. But they can make some amazing food if you know what you're doing. But we can get there. We'll get there when we get there. I have no idea how I would mask. Come now. Also try grilling fish like searing tuna, pork, chicken, or anything. I have grilled a lot of stuff. If you're gonna grill, I've grilled salmon. If you're gonna grill salmon, you usually have to put it in a pan first because otherwise it just sticks to the grates. So what I did when I grilled salmon was I put it in a pie tin and then put tin foil in it. and then I covered it in olive oil, seasoned it, and then I put it on the grill, and then kind of like smoked / fried it in the pan. It was very good. But I've cooked a lot of stuff. So salmon and rice is peak existence. I usually did mixed vegetables with my fish. Gonna bounce. Work in the AM. Love you. Good night, Mask. Thanks for swinging through, man. Have yourself a good one. We'll see you later. So when can I come over for dinner? When I am a big famous streamer and I'm having when we're having the J-Con, the C-Con, I'll grill for everybody. I'll make a brisket. I like brisket. Siren will bring the deviled eggs. I'll bring the brisket. Or pulled pork. Mask saw like none of the game today. He saw more than he needed to. Deviled eggs are very good. Salmon and noodles, very good. Nice. Okay. All right. Steven is mad. I will play some game now. You'll have to tell me what that is and how to pronounce it, because I don't know what that is yet. You've probably never heard of it, but it's called Mystical Ultima LP Legend.
Nah, man. I'm super into obscure music. I make all the choices here for the indie music.
There's a food channel in my Discord, Jake. Just post them there, so everybody can enjoy them. Challah pepperoni. Oh, so it's like a sausage. I'm game. Try anything once. I like garlic.
Let me check.
Let me check. Good word.
Nah, we don't have it. It's like... Yeah, I think it's like sold out, dude.
I don't know how to pronounce it. You just have to try it. Is that pronounced like a C or a K? If it was pronounced like a K, it'd just be a K. Sukuk? But you have to slice it? Yeah. Okay, gotta change my device now. See you, Jake! Have a good one. Yeah, it's like sold out, dude.
Damn. Okay. Anyway, can you order it?
Yeah, can you order it?
The manager has to do that.
Pronounced like DZ. These nuts. Suzyk? Something like that. Why are you unsubscribing from me, Death?
But don't you pick the indie music here? You literally just said that.
Yeah, you just said that, dude. What's up?
Hey, man, lay off.
You know, I don't know why. I'm playing the game.
Look, if you want something good, you can check out the Windtown Music Shop.
Windtown Music Shop. Oh, say it like Jew. You. Sujuk? Suyuk? You're these... What, you don't like these jokes? I got a lot of these jokes. I make jokes all the time. Thank you, Wait for the hydrant. I gotta go to Windtown. Yeah, almost.
Selection.
We'll stick with almost. I'm close enough for me.
Bands, you dig?
Big song are usually down hip. They are. Close enough for government work, as they say.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Thanks.
No worries.
No worries. All right, I guess we're going to Windtown.
Crap. I was gonna have to go all the way to Windtown to find this thing.
Yep.
I don't want to go alone. I wondered if Vela was at the arcade.
Dude, she's not that into you, bro. This girl still crazy-eyed? She sure is. So she's smoking. That tells you how old the game is. They're smoking indoors. You're not allowed to do that anymore. Used to happen all the time. I remember going into like cafes and they would have a... I love that for her. They would have smoking and non-smoking sections. One of the cafes my father and grandfather, his father, my grandfather went to, had one of those old cigarette machines in it. Those disappeared a long time ago. Jay, your glasses give the false impression of your intelligence. I'm gonna need you to take those off. What do you mean false impression? I'm so smart. Do you guys want to see an old cigarette machine? Totally not, so I can stall and not play YIIK longer.
I don't believe you.
Well, not see, Weird doesn't believe me. I have to show him what it is. I have to now. One of your local, that's crazy. Hold on. These right here. One of these. They just ain't stocked. You used to go in and you'd put money in and pull one of these handles and a carton of cigarettes would fall out. There was a 350 is way more expensive than it was. This is the one that I think it look like this. Those look cool. I want one. They're kind of very cool. 350 is very expensive. I remember it being like $1. But these, there used to be one like in the diner, and then my grandfather who smoked would say, "Go get me a pack of cigarettes," and he'd give me, you know, $1 in quarters, and I'd go get him a pack of cigarettes. Even though I was like, you know, 7. But for Skittles or M&Ms or something. Yep. I swear I was, yeah, like it was, they used to be everywhere and they were very cheap back in the day. Now cigarettes have gone crazy, which is kind of fair. Yeah, see, this one's like 15 cents or something. Cigarette vending machine, yep. Also, too, kids are just assistants. That is very true. That you don't have to pay. That is exactly how it works. Also, they used to, back in the day, if you were a kid and your parents gave you a note, they would sell you cigarettes because you had your parents' note. So there were times where I never did it, but my father, when he was younger, would get a note from my grandfather and go to a convenience store and buy cigarettes and haul them home. They'd never let you get away with that now. Crazy stuff. But they were very cool machines. All right, I have proved that I know what's going on. All right, I guess I can continue. You guys need to keep talking so that I can have stuff to yap about so I don't have to play the game. A lot of things were cooler back in the day. A lot of things were mechanical back in the day because we didn't have computers. Right. It was something, I recently bought a new fridge, right? And I went in, because I went into the place where I bought it, and I'd bought appliances there before. And the guy said a lot of the older fridges used to have like mechanical defrosters in them, because that's what went wrong in mine. And I asked him about what a new board would cost, because the new ones are all electronic. He says, if you get like a power surge, the board gets fried and then they don't defrost properly, which is what's wrong with mine. And he said, it's not worth it to buy the board. You're cheaper to buy a new fridge. So I bought a new fridge. But a lot of the old ones had mechanical timers that would defrost the fridge and the freezer to make them work properly. Now they don't have that, right? So a lot of stuff, like electronics are great as long as they work. But when they go bad, it's like impossible to fix them because it's so expensive. Whereas like mechanical stuff, it was just like, oh, grease a couple of gears and replace a spring and it'll work for another 50 years. So. Want to hear about my I ripped open? Yeah, let's hear about it, Yen. Know what they do get away with? Wearing a Dalmatian dog mask and staring down vehicles. Did that happen? That seems like a very personal gripe, Death. Did that happen? Did that happen like to you recently? Saw this really old fridge that has a lazy Susan. That is very cool, although very inefficient. You're wasting so much space with a round shelf like that. But guys, this game is raw. Look how raw it is. Raw and unfiltered. Guys, I don't think she's happy to see me.
Hey, Vela, you busy?
Yeah, Vela, you busy? I pulled a full art card, an immersive card, while I was talking to my niece about wanting to pull one. So that was nice. Well, apparently you just need to tell your niece you want to pull a full art card and you'll get one. That's what that tells us, Yan. Got some cute cards as well, which I was going for. Nice, dude. That's awesome. Okay, hold on. Pull up my thing a little bit. There we go. Okay. I had to pull up my mouse pad a little bit. All right, what are we at here? Do that and do that. We got this and this. Oh my god. Okay. The full art ones are my favorite. They're hard to get. I know that. I haven't bought Pokemon cards in so long. I thought about it, but I just can't bring myself to do it. So again, and I'm no longer supporting Nintendo, so it's buying Pokemon cards to be supporting Nintendo. So not gonna happen. You with Magic the Gathering, Death? Magic the Gathering guy? Or you just can't support them anymore is what you're saying? Hey, Vela, you busy?
Hey, what do you want?
I like how you go to a... Like, I just want you to, like, think about that. He went to this girl's job. Where she is working and said, hey, are you busy? Yes, she's busy. She's at her job. Like, of course she's busy. Ian looked it up. It's worth 5-point upgrade. Nice. I would love to have a Ditto card, but it's hard to pull. Nice. I have a Ditto card, an old one, I'm sure. I know, is it just... I haven't bought them since high school. Don't know, and don't exactly support the company either anymore. They killed the game. I heard that they've gone crazy. How many gaming companies are just going to shoot themselves in the foot? It's crazy. Can we acknowledge that most of the newer games are brain dead because game devs are coding them to the point, coddling them to the point that they have no problem solving skills anymore and can't figure anything out unless they're explicitly told exactly what to do? Then there's still a 90% chance they still need to be shown what to do because you spelling it out in high detail still wasn't enough for them to know what to do. I think... Okay, here's the thing. There are a large number of games that are... We've been struggling with these teens. Well, I mean, I want to be honest with you guys. You're playing Roblox. Like, you can't expect people to be smart and intelligent and have problem-solving skills in Roblox. I mean, it's Roblox. There's a large number of games that have... Jay, the only people we can talk to are 18 plus. They're legal adults who are playing Roblox. There's a large number of games that are, in point of fact, made to be easy. I have no issue with this. Those games are not for me, and I'm not going to play them. But games like Dark Souls, Elden Ring, to a certain extent Nier Automata, even somewhat like Pragmata, are clearly made for people who want a higher skill ceiling, because Pragmata is not easy. Yeah, Siren, I play Elden Ring. Do you want to play with me? You want to play Elden Ring with me, Siren? Oh my god, me and Siren are going to play Elden Ring? Can you believe it? Can you believe it? There are some games that are just clearly bad. So Dragon Age Veilguard. Why don't you believe me, weird? Dragon Age Veilguard is an example that I did not play. Everybody says it's bad. I believe them. It looked bad. But then again, I play a game like Pragmata, and it's phenomenal. Effecto, welcome in. Okay, hold on, Death. Let me catch up with chat on YouTube. I got a Pikachu card in Japan that's worth nice. I just want some cute cards. I don't care if they're worth nice, fair. If it's a card I don't like and it's worth a lot, I probably would sell it though, but chances of that happening. I have probably some of my old Pokemon cards are worth a lot, but I gotta go through them. I used to have an original Holo Charizard somewhere. I don't know where it is. It's probably in terrible condition, but I used to have one. Jay, ignore the fact that it's Roblox. Okay. I've had the exact same issue playing with people in every game that's ever been multiplayer lately. I don't disagree with you, dude. But, okay. So, this is something that I genuinely ask whenever I talk about this stuff. Because we as human beings have a propensity to notice bad things. Right? So, if you think, okay, how many games am I playing? And how many times am I encountering idiots? Sometimes what'll happen is you're not encountering idiots that often, but because you encounter them enough, it makes it feel like you're encountering them all the time. Now, I don't know if that's true. Maybe you're encountering them all the time. Right? I don't play Roblox. I don't know. But the point is that a lot of times people will say, well, take the Pragmata game. There really wasn't a big stir around it with people talking about how men are evil and toxic and stuff for enjoying the game. It was just a handful of crazy people who were upset about it for some reason. Almost everyone I saw off of Twitter, mind you, because I don't use Twitter very much, was like, this game is cute, it's adorable, it's really fun, I like it, I've watched a couple of people play it, it's been great. Right? So, yeah, there's that. So, you know, I think sometimes we have a propensity to amplify the bad. Welcome in, Effecto. Hope everyone's doing okay. I'm glad you're doing better. Did you get a chance to talk to the head of your career? Did you talk that out, Effecto? In this case, it's absolutely not an issue of the platform. There are people who can't figure out Ragnarok's puzzles while the game is actively speaking it out loud. That's factual. Some reason, please tell me you know the reason. Some reason, what did I say? Oh, yeah, okay. I know the reason, but I'm not gonna delve into that. I'd rather play YIIK than delve into like politics and crap like that. So you're still scared? Okay. You really shouldn't have used Twitter as an example, but Twitter is where all the bad stuff happens. That's why I don't use it very much. You're still scared? All right, Effecto. I don't know the whole situation, and I'm not going to tell you how to live your life. But the best thing you can do is, in general, the best thing you can do is square your shoulders and face your problems and do your best to tackle them as honestly and fairly as possible. So even though you're scared, courage is not the absence of fear, it is acting in spite of it. So I would encourage you to have courage and talk with this individual and see if you can't figure it out. If nothing else, here's the thing I want to tell you. I've tried to live my life that way, and if nothing else, if nothing else, even if you don't agree, people will respect you for it. If you are upfront, honest, and forthright, people might not like you, but they will respect you. And if they don't respect you for being upright, honest, and forthcoming, you don't want them to like you. It's okay to cry and crash out. Just pick yourself up and keep trying. Exactly. Thank you for the hydrate, the stretch, and the posture check, Weird. So no effecto that everyone here believes in you. Except for maybe Weird. Weird might not believe. I don't know. Weird, do you believe in effecto? Putting you on the spot, Weird.
I don't believe you.
No. Okay, everyone but Stay Weird believes in you, effecto. Oh my god, that was funny. Well played, Weird. Well played. Thanks for listening to us, Jay, and giving us encouragement. Best VTuber. Listen. JK. No, that was hilarious. I loved it. The C stands for supportive. Okay. I'm gonna be a little touchy-feely, so you might want to plug your ears if you're not into that. I'm looking at you, Steven. Siren once told me that I should tell people that I am proud of them. That would probably go over well. And she's probably right, it probably would. But here's the thing. I don't want you to want me to be proud of you. I want you to be proud of yourselves. Go to your room, Steven. I want you to be proud of yourselves. I'm just some random dude on the internet. What I think doesn't matter. But I want you guys to care about what you think. I want you. I'm already in my room. I guess I got owned. I want you guys to be proud of yourselves. I want you to act in a manner and be the type of person that you are proud of being. That's what I want you to be. You don't need me to be proud of you, but you do need to be proud of yourselves. And sometimes that means, hey, I got out of bed this morning and did this hard thing. You can be proud of that. You have my permission to be proud of that. Jay here is giving advice rather than my IRL big brother. I'm thinking it might not be a bad idea to use condensed milk for my do it effect though. I will survive. How, Yan? Yan, you don't have to tell me. Is there something that you know you should be doing? Right? Something that you go, that's hard, or it's difficult, or it's, I don't know what I'm supposed to do, or I don't know how to start. Right? There's probably something that you want to do. For me, it was writing. One of the I don't generally take advice from the internet, and you shouldn't either. But one of the only pieces of advice I ever took from the internet was, you're not starting small enough. See, we as people have a tendency to think, okay, if I can't be perfect at this thing now, why do it? That's terrible. Don't do that. Do it and be bad at it. And then tomorrow, do it again and be bad at it. And then the next day, do it again and be bad at it. And do it every day until you're not bad at it anymore. I think I talked about this, but for me with writing, I set myself, perfection is literally impossible. Steven speaking facts. Also, Effecto speaking facts. I'm not going to say that because it's going to get clipped and misquoted, and I'm not going to do that, but I respect it, Effecto. For me with writing, I set myself a lofty goal of writing 1 sentence a day. Right? So I wrote 1 sentence a day. And it felt stupid, but that it worked. And then pretty soon I said, okay, I can write a paragraph a day. So I can write 3 or 4 sentences a day. And then it got to the point where I could write 3 or 4 pages if I wanted. It took me a year to get there, but I did it. Rejection is scary. I feel like my skills are not good enough and that people will judge me for it. Let them. Yeah, and I felt the same way when I started streaming. Siren feels that way every time she starts streaming as well. The question, judge is not the right word. I understand what you mean. Well, the thing about it is, well, so Siren says, what if they love you? That doesn't matter either. It doesn't matter if they love you. It doesn't matter if they hate you. What matters is, does it make you feel good about yourself? That's what matters. Do you love doing it? You don't need people to love you. And you can live with people hating you. Trust me, a lot of people hate me. I've made it damn near 40 years. Don't do things for others' approval. Do them for you. Because if it's what you want to do and if it's what you need to do, then you're doing then you're doing it. In my head, rejection hurts because you know how much effort you put into it. But that's part of growth as well, right? Every rejection, in my opinion, is an opportunity to learn. And it does hurt, but growing hurts. People will hate you for just existing. That's another piece of advice. My father once told me, he said, some people are going to love you no matter what, and some people are going to hate you no matter what. And the reason they hate you isn't going to make sense. Maybe it's the way you talk. Maybe it's the way you part your hair. Maybe it's the way you do something. But whatever it is about you is going to make them angry. Right? You just got to learn to live with that. Trust me, you'll be fine. This is a hard lesson to learn, but people don't care about you as much as you think they do. Most people are so wrapped up in their own lives that they don't even think about you. And even if they do, like even if you do something that's kind of crazy or weird, they forget about it the next day. Like I guarantee you guys, you have seen somebody do something crazy or weird and thought, what the heck are they doing? How long did you remember it for? How long did it stick into your mind? We're just another TikTok trend in people's lives. Exactly. Right? One of the things you have to realize is that you don't live life for other people. You live it for yourself. So do what you want to do within reason, right? Like don't go out like stealing stuff from stores and being like, JC Stevenson told me that I could do what I wanted and I wanted to steal stuff. The C stands for crime. Don't do that. But like within reason, if it's something you want to do it. Other people's opinions, whether they be good or bad, shouldn't matter to you. At the end of the day, there's always people that are going to hate on everything because deep down they know they aren't good enough to do what they want. So their life mission is to make everyone else miserable so that they are as miserable as they are as a way to make themselves feel better. That is partially true. You know what they say? Opinions are like assholes. Everybody has one, and they usually stink. Remember that. Write that down. The C stands for wisdom. The C stands for wisdom. But officer, the pixelated ginger on my screen told me to be myself, and now I'm stealing things. Sorry, I've had some wine earlier. God, I wish I was drunk for this game. The C stands for everything Steven, you know this. You're all awesome. You're awesome, Siren. Okay, guys, should I play some game now? Do I need to? Oh my god, why do I yap so much for YIIK? Okay. Alright, hold on. The C stands for get back to the game. Exactly. No, you guys are fine. I genuinely do not mind delaying this game. My body is rejecting it. Exactly. Okay. Vela asks, what do we want? I feel like you really don't want to play this game and you're just torturing yourself at this point. I said I would. I told Lily I would. But you're right. I don't want to play this game. This is not a game I want to play. But I told Lily I would, so I'll do it. I'll do it. You should just delete the game. Why play it when you don't like it? Because I gave my word. Another thing about growing up and being a decent human being is sometimes you have to do things you don't want to do, and this is one of them. One of these days I'll lock in and I'll actually play. Winning. But it is not. Aragorn pops up on his horse, but it is not this day. No, I won't. You're probably right. An hour of wolves and shattered shields when Jay stops playing YIIK. But it is not this day. No, because I already have the meme planned out. I posted the meme about the Lord of the Rings where they were saying cast it into the fire and destroy it had YIIK in it. I'm gonna finish the game so that I don't believe you. So that I can post. You're gonna believe me, weird. So that you can post. So that I can post an image of Frodo saying, "It's done." When I beat this game. You're gonna see that in my Discord when I finish the game. The day you beat this game, hell is gonna freeze over. Well, make sure you bet on the Vikings then, because that's what's gonna happen.
So it's a bit complicated.
A bit complicated.
Can you get away from work for a bit? It's like it's about Sammy and the entities and all that stuff.
How long do I need to be away for?
How long does she need to be away for?
But not long. Just need to run to Windtown. So like 3 to 4 hours tops.
Are you serious?
The perks of being unemployed.
You want me to just walk away from my job for 3 to 4 hours?
Truth be told, you guys make this game far more bearable.
It's important. Look, no one here really needs you to do your job. It'll be fine.
Oh, that's exactly how you talk to a woman. No one here really needs you.
I need the money, Alex.
You're gonna get this chick fired? Do you think Alex thinks that far ahead? Don't say me. I'm not Alex. That's because we make you not play it. Yan coming out with the facts. Spitting facts. Oh my god.
Hey, I'll pay you.
Ooh, he's gonna pay her.
What do you make an hour? Like minimum wage? I'll give you the $30.
Alex, you don't get it, do you?
He doesn't get it.
You have no idea what hard work is.
Alex does not know. I know, because I'm not Alex.
You don't get having a purpose besides your own stupid whims. Do you get how hard it is to go from trying to save the world one afternoon to spending your every waking moment working at a friggin' arcade?
That's how I look when I play this game.
1 second, you're banishing entities and exploring conspiracies, then BAM! You're stuck in a freaking New Jersey arcade making sure no mall rats are loitering.
Well, okay, so they're in New Jersey, right? But you're not in a mall. They're not mall rats if you're not in a mall. How much wine have you had, Siren?
Sure, It got my DDR game to be amazing, but I'm used to honing my skills to something with more of a purpose.
2 glasses? Okay, so 2 glasses is the amount I need to make this game bearable. I'll remember that.
One day, Alex, when you finally get a job, you'll understand how everything can't be conspiracies and missing mysterious girls all the time.
Okay. Yeah, I get it.
Should be drinking. Remember, it's the glass. It's the glass that fits. That fits the bottle. Yes. See, she didn't say how big the glasses were. Could have been like 1 gallon glasses, which I would respect. I like how this is peak immaturity. Like, Alex comes in, asks for something unreasonable, he gets chastised, and he's like, yeah, I get it. You don't actually care about me.
Wait, Alex. I'm
No,
sorry,
you
I
should have
said
snapped like that. You should have snapped like that. You did the exact right thing.
No, I get it. That's how you feel about me.
Oh, dude. Fuck off. Still PG-13. I get 1 F-bomb a stream. Alex the Walking Ale Screw. I don't think they're a couple, Siren.
Nothing I can do to change it.
Me and my cat. Well, I see how you feel about me. Nah, I know what you mean, Yen. He is such a douche. I know, weird. He is terrible.
Alex, calm down.
He's not gonna calm down. He's gonna lay it on thick. No, I'll just leave. I'll just walk away. I'll walk into traffic.
No, it's fine. I'm everyone's punching bag.
Can you guys see why I quit this game?
It's totally great. Just keep kicking me.
Ugh, get over yourself, Alex.
No.
Could you be any more of an entitled little brat?
Exactly. See what I told you. Here come the croc. God, I hate how it's stuff. Yeah. Oh.
Last night, an entity was in my house. I followed it to an old radio tower, and there I found this.
Thank you, Val. Exactly. I wasn't straight already, but solidified it for me. I wasn't straight already. Okay, so Alex has made you confirmed not straight. Fair. Alex has made me have no desire for many. Didn't really have any before, but we don't need to talk about that. Mila! Hi, Mila. How's it going? Mila Nessa. Welcome, welcome. How you doing? I think. Yeah, Mellie's in Twitch chat too, but she doesn't talk to me. Mellie never talks to me, but she is lurking. Hi, Mellie. Hold on. How do I say I miss you in Spanish? Perfecto, how do I say I miss you in Spanish? Hey, te hecho de menos? I said that terribly, didn't I? Te extraño. I'm saying that terribly. I really need to type slower. It was okay. I'll take okay. I'll take okay. Usually I practice a little bit before I say pickup lines to Melly. You did it good. Yay! The last one. Melly te extraño. That was probably bad. Hi, Melly. Te extrañamos, Melly. Te extrañ... Ugh. Usually I practice this so I don't trip over my tongue. Hi, Melly. I want to play Valorant with Melly, but I don't know if she will play with me. Melly, Mila would like to play Valorant with you. Do you want to play Valorant with Mila? Totally not stalling, so I don't have to play the game. We need to call the police for Vela. We need to call the police on Alex. Oh, good water. I followed it to an old radio tower and found this.
What the hell?
I found more chimkin. I said chicken in the freezer. Nice, have some chicken. That's what I meant? Exactly. Oh, you need to call them on. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, the entity was in my house.
That doesn't make you any less of an insufferable bastard.
No, not that. I don't care about that. That happens all the time.
Okay.
This has to be a joke. Are you screwing with me? Where did you get that?
What?
I told you it was in the radio tower.
But how did it get here?
What?
Ooh, not my
Look.
problem.
Do us all a favor and don't try to find that record.
What?
Just let it go.
But don't you think that this is all connected?
You could probably tell him why to not find the record.
Sammy vanishing, me meeting you, Rory, the entity appearing in my house.
Well, apparently entities appear in your house all the time.
Sometimes a record is just a record and an entity just lives in your house.
She's lying.
Don't try and connect everything together like there is some giant cosmic plan.
This guy needs to find a hobby. The job part is what he needs to find.
Look, don't look for that record.
Oh, I'm going to. You really can't stop me.
Alex! Oh, sometimes you just make me want to... Ah!
I feel the same, Vila. Feel the same.
If you find it, just leave me out of it. I want nothing to do with it.
What, do you, like, really hate this band or something?
Alex, just get the hell out of here. I don't want to see you for a while.
I'm jobless, but I'm not that jobless.
Sorry, I didn't mean to upset you.
Hey, gonna talk about it? Huh? You want an ice cream cone? No? Okay. Oh, the camera angles. Okay, well, I guess I'm leaving. Ice cream sounds nice.
Michael, dude, glad to see you're feeling better.
I had ice cream after she looks ready to but she looked like that before. I think it means she has a crush on me. I mean Alex, not me. I'm not Alex. Me and Alex are not the same person. I had ice cream after I had my hamburger steak. I bought the store I buy the Tillamook ice cream at has a bunch of new flavors, so I bought some brownie batter ice cream. I bought some like Marinberry pie ice cream. I bought that kind of s'more-like kind I bought. So I had chocolate ice cream. I had brownie batter ice cream after I had hamburger steak. So yeah, but I didn't have wine though. So Siren got wine, and I got. You haven't crossed the border since a while. Probably smart. You missed that ice cream. It's so good. It's so good. You might have to wait a couple more years before it's ethically okay to come buy something from America, but you know, we'll get there. I think it means she hates you, not gonna lie. No, that's the look a woman has when she has a crush on you. I need sweets. I'm actually showing withdrawal. Well, go get something sweet, my guy. Go ahead, go for it. Hey, Michael. Oh, dude, I'm glad you're feeling better.
What do you mean?
Your mom said you'd been under the weather when I stopped by this morning.
Oh, yeah. What are you up to?
Maybe she wants to crush your skull to dust. Some people pay a lot of money for that, Steven. Some people pay a lot of money for that. Fried Tillamook vanilla is like, I don't think I've had that one.
I don't believe you.
You don't believe me? I guarantee you they do. There's nothing in this house. You don't have anything? You don't have like some like toast you can put some jelly on or something? Is jelly a thing other places than America? I'm sure like jam and preserves are. I know like marmalade is really popular in places overseas, but like you know, like I have jelly in my house. It's 4 a.m. Fried ice cream, but oh, gotcha. We have jam. Go make a piece of toast and put a little jam on it. That's fine. That's not gonna like destroy your diet, having a piece of bread with a little jam. No, jelly and jam is not the same. Or as my grandma used to say with her Norwegian accent, I just got used to saying yam and they switched it to jelly. Jelly is made from pure fruit juice. Jam has bits of fruit in it. Generally the seeds. Jelly is just made from fruit juice. Night! I know this because my mother used to make jelly and jam. You thought jelly was jello? Some people call jello jelly, but jello and jelly like preserved jelly is a thing here in America. Jam and jelly are close enough to each other that I don't pay attention. That's fair. Blackberry is the best jam. Fight me. I don't want to fight. I want to play YIIK. I want to fight entities. I don't want to.
I told Michael what had happened, and thankfully he seemed to believe me.
Hold on. You asked that and I missed it. Back though. You guys tried Chirimoya Algary? I'm pronouncing that bad. I love, but I've never dessert for it though. Knight, go forth and do crimes against Jay. I give you no permission for that. No, Jay, you do not want to play YIIK. We need to fight Alec. We do. Wave hand. Homemade strawberry jelly is the best. Homemade apple jelly is what I love. God, that's good. It's so good. My mother used to make homemade apple jelly, and she'd make blackberry jam and raspberry jam. And she'd also make plum jam. With creamy mori. Homemade, that's true, Steven. It's sugar apple around here. I've never heard of sugar apple. Is it like a brand of something, or is it like a thing? You want to play it and rethink your life? I do want to rethink my life. But that's because I'm a VTuber. I like grape jelly. I've never seen or heard of apple jam. You don't generally do apple jam, you do apple jelly. It's very refreshing and creamy. It's a fruit. Okay. I've never heard of it, so I don't know what that is. Hold on, I'm gonna look it up. Sugar apple. The tropical fruit, sweet creamy. I've never had that. Oh, it looks good though. I'd eat that. I'd try anything once. Never had apple jelly, but it's very good. You'll have to Google. It's a type of fruit. It looks kind of like an artichoke. It's very refreshing and creamy. It's a fruit. I do not gotta tell me twice. I'm gonna be lurking, doing some drawing and lore. Go for it. It's so good. It's like if it's like condensed milk was a fruit. I gotcha. I tried to pronounce that Spanish. I expect great things from you, Knight. I very much like fruit. When I had a good job, I got exotic. Oh, cool. I'm pretty stingy with that. Also, generally, if you get a fruit here in America that's from overseas, it's generally not like very good. I was told by my sister, who's been to Hawaii before, that the pineapple in Hawaii will change your life because they get like fresh pineapple. So I'm very excited to try it because I like pineapple. So I'm very excited to try it. Blood oranges are so good. Aren't they bitter? I've heard they're very bitter. If dulce de leche was a fruit, it would be a lucuma. I don't know. Don't expect good things from me. You'll be disappointed. They're exotic fruits grown in Miami. I believe that. But like, still, I live in Minnesota, remember? So like, it still has to get shipped 3,000 miles to me. I told Michael what happened, and thankfully he seemed to believe me.
Okay, so let's hit up Windtown.
Lucuma? Lucuma? I've heard blood oranges, and I love them. Not particularly fond of blood oranges. I've never had blood orange. All right, we're on to Windtown with Michael.
While we're there, why don't we stop in and check on Rory?
Do we have to?
Make sure he doesn't hate our guts.
By the way, welcome in, Jennifer.
I almost got defensive.
Almost. He totally has never done that before.
I almost pointed out how Rory endangered our lives with his stupid attention-seeking lie. But I let it go.
Miami Fruit is the brand of the boxes I got. I'd highly recommend trying it out in season. They ship the fruits very well and are considerate of what... Oh. I'll have to look into that. Comes with a guide to know how long to let them ripen to. Cool. I have raspberry bushes. I have blackberry bushes. I have apple trees. I have a lot of stuff. Why the anorexic dude breaking the fourth wall? He's staring into your soul, Steven. He's looking directly into your soul. He can see everything. You're not a redhead, Steven. Mila. Jennifer, just be careful. Siren has had 2 glasses of wine. By the way, if we all get... Can you see my heart? I cannot. No, I traded it for a void. Oh, okay. He doesn't like what he sees. Promise. I believe it. Well, we know that Siren isn't feeling any pain right now. I'm happy to hear that.
At least externally.
No, Siren is not allowed to. Just because he doesn't have a soul doesn't make him a ginger. He lost his soul. He lost his soul. He wasn't born without one. That's different. That's very different. That's also a medical condition. Being a ginger? Me? Yeah, I agree with that. I traded mine for a cool Beyblade. You got a good deal, Death. It's weird to see me twice. What? You don't like it? Not feeling pain. That is true. Am I allowed in the ginger club? You're oats. You have a completely different club effect though. Siren getting some love. I respect that. At least externally. Michael has joined your party. It's not a club, it's a cult. I love cult. I don't love cults. Difference between a club and a cult. One is slightly more religious. Yeah. Should we do a Scientology speedrun, guys? Should that be my next stream? JC Stevenson does a Scientology speedrun. My channel feels like a cult. The C stands for cult. Wrong, the answer, there isn't one. Steven, this is my cult, I mean club. I decide what it is. Yeah, oh gosh, make it to the 3rd floor this time. Speedrunning Scientology before lobotomy. I don't know what Scientology is, but go for it. Don't know what Scientology is, Yan. You don't want to Scientology. Gotta be honest, they'd have a hard time stopping me. Southtown? What is Southtown? Was this here before? Hi. Fighting enemies can be tough, but there are a few tricks that can help keep you safe. Be sure you have the best equipment on. Shops often sell items that will boost your stats and make you tougher. Good to know. It's like the main town, but south. Good to know. Good to know. A cult that is for some reason legal. Don't go to yeah. Don't worry about Scientology. I got a garbage milkshake. I love garbage milkshakes. I got 2 hard rolls. I got a garbage chocola bar. I love garbage chocola bars. Most countries have some kind of cult. I mean, technically, I'm heal thyself. Technically speaking, I'm streaming in your country, so technically your country has cults. Because the C stands for cult. Pizza and pasta. Is there like a shop here, or is this just a tiny, small area for nothing? Get out of my way, I'm walking here! Hydrate weird? I can hydrate. Alright, I have zero interest in exploring this game at all. True, you won't let me leave, that's true. You're not allowed to leave. Mila, are you dancing to the music? Yan, don't you remember signing that waiver, welcome to the cult? If you think about it, the whole world is just one big cult with many sub-cults throughout. That's true. Since this is a cult, I will be avoiding any fruit punch. Avoid the fruit punch, but drink the Kool-Aid. My cult includes a 500-gram instant oat packet and 0 Coke as a starter. Ooh, that's a good bonus effect, though. That's a good bonus. Forest Meadow? I love Forest Meadows. I gotta be honest, the music is kind of hopping. It looks like I need candle power here. Ambrosia? Your call has back. Yeah, you guys just get insulted by me. That's all you get for hanging out with me is insulted. I never understood what a meadow was. It is a large field of grass with no trees. Melly never came? Sorry, Mila. Monster Den level 2. Am I level 3? I'm way above level 3, I think. Can I beat Monster Den level 3? You. Can I kill these guys? Eat for me.
It's delicious.
Your blood, it's delicious. I can nuke these guys. AKA most grassy fields now because we hate trees. That's true. Like, yes, like the Windows Vista wallpaper. True. Correct. Yes, correct. That is abundantly. Okay, so I can't kill that guy. Is that a sentient football helmet?
Your blood. It's delicious.
Lead for me. Lead for me. Why is Michael bleeding?
Okay.
He didn't get hit. Why is Michael bleeding? Very confusing. Like the arrow aesthetic, I don't remember that. I'm gonna try to sleep now. I have lots of trains to do tomorrow. I regret signing up for that thing. What? That's true. Why are any of us bleeding? Huh. Can I do this? Good night, Ian. Get some rest. Oh, I know what I have to do. Okay, I know what I have to do. I think I can walk over that one. Trees just get in the way of scenery. I love trees, so I think they are part of the scenery, in my opinion. $25? I love $25. Why did it go for trains? I have no idea. Training. You will become my lullaby stream. Deal? Wait. How am I... Can I... like, split the difference? Sure can. The truth is, Jay has always been... Oh, please don't. I do not like ASMR. Do you guys do I strike you as the ASMR type of person? Why is he bleeding? He has cards. Guy has such a nice vibe. Thank you. I am accepting compliments. I don't think I can kill that guy, so I don't think I can, like, actually finish this. Now, I do not like ASMR, but you do have a good voice. Thank you. You feel free to fall asleep. I try not to talk about it because it's a little bit embarrassing to me. When I had girlfriends, they used to ask me to sing them to sleep, and that's the only time I've ever really been complimented about that. So, yeah, there's that. I fall asleep with your voice before. It was a bizarre dream, to say the least. I am sorry about that. Why does Michael not have any... Why is he bleeding? Will you sing us to sleep as well? You don't want that. You get Seraphis to read to you sometimes. That's adorable. Why is... I don't want to know what that guy's doing with that. Maybe Michael needs a pat. That's true. He could be. Sing us a lullaby. I did sing Marie Laveau to one of my girlfriends once. We ended up breaking up. You guys probably don't know Bobby Bear, which is fair. That's an old country singer right there. You fall asleep to Shy based. You did sing Happy Birthday. I did. If you guys want, I can sing you Happy Birthday. But only when it's your birthday. Okay. Get some rest, Ian. You have to take a bus? I think I have to take a bus. I'm a January snail, so I'll have to pass. It'll be fine. I'll wait. Will you sing on my birthday? Sure. Sing you a lullaby. It's a good lullaby. You do need sleep. Get some rest. Is there a bus station over here? Or is it only the one? there's only the one. You need answers then? We all need answers. Get some rest, Ian. It's like 4 a.m. Go to bed. Okay. Windtown. Oh, I can just take a thing to Windtown? That last unlucky felt personal. I am sorry. When you step on a person's foot... Whoa. Hi. That's how I feel playing this game right now. Oh, she's in my house. Betty Fazbear? Oh, wait, no, that's a balloon animal. Why is there a balloon Alex? What in the Five Nights at Freddy's is this? You spin me right round, baby, right round? That's the guy from Rugrats? It might be. What is this game? Your guess is as good as mine, Siren. That's the camera guy who was hanging out with Michael. So apparently that guy has something to do. Hey? Do I have to move
There's
quickly?
a weapon upstairs. Defend yourself.
I don't want to. What if I don't want to? What if I don't want to defend myself? What if I want to go? What if I want it to be my time? What if I want to be done? What if I just stand here? What if I do nothing? What if I don't? You can't make me. Oh, my controls are reversed? Kooky. I'm gonna walk directly into... Oh, this is terrible. No one ever calls. What will you do? I guess I'm gonna save real quick. Just so I don't, like, break the game or something. Oh, I have tank controls. That's what the tank card is. It's terrible. Then it wouldn't be any different from any... That's true. True. Yes, take... Wow, the camera guy, the game guy... Effecto... What if I want them to try? What if I want to let them... Exactly. Hey, come here. That's funny. Karaoke stream at 1,000 subs on the YouTubes. Weird. Then I'll sing you a lullaby. The bathroom? Oh. Ugh. That's kind of funny. Why would you make this? This is terrible. Good night, Ian. Get some rest. What is this camera angle? What is going on? I don't know. Did I break the game? I don't tell me how to live my life. Oh. Okay, I accidentally got a Luga. Hans gets a Luga. Why do you...
Psych! Damn! I wish you could have seen your face trying to walk around like that. It was hysterical.
Hey. Creepy guy with a porn stash.
Oh, would you calm down? It was all just a prank! Why the fuck you always getting so upset over every little thing?
That's Alex's voice actor.
You really think I'd let my little girl suffer like that? Anyway, I'm just up in here looking for your old piggy bank. Can't find it, and your mom's drawer is locked. Again.
Wonder why.
If you see her, don't let her know I'm up here looking for loose change.
Why does your torso stretch up and down when you bob? It's very weird. Hi. Alright, can't shoot him. Really glad I accidentally stumbled upon that. Missed opportunity. Oh! Yeah, you dead now. What was a missed opportunity? I tried shooting him. Why is he wearing a flannel shirt and booty shorts? You know why. Oh. Not being able to shoot the creep. Exactly. Okay, so I can't... What? Okay. So there's got to be one in the... Oh! Get out of my way! What in the Five Nights at Freddy Fazbear crap is this stuff? Locked. Where's that key again? Is it in the drawer? That's locked. This game is cabbage. I think it's worse than cabbage. Cabbage is like good. What am I even playing? Oh, that is so annoying. Okay, chill out. Filled with fond memories playing dress up with your mom. You always got to sleep with mom when things got scary. Oops, wrong button. You never seen this before in your life. Potatoes is you check the reflection and know your inner and outer beauty. Okay, well, it's not in here. Hi.
Hold the action button to ready your firearm. You can use the analog stick or directional pad to aim. Release the action button to fire.
What's the action button? That's not working. Oh, circle. Can't shoot him. Shame. Okay, so I guess we're looking for a key? Seems to be charged. This game is something. Past the first... Played them in the wrong order. You don't know what this is, you're too young. A bed. Okay. Like, I feel like I'm missing something. Out of batteries. Their reflection. The bad brother's favorite console. Ew. Okay. Dad's record, but the bad brother never lets you listen with him. None of these are manga are age appropriate. Based. Bad always cries when you beat him. Okay, you're the vet gamer. Okay. My current mental lore is the daughter snapped and is murdering everyone in the house at the moment. That's all I got, though, and Alex is a dick. Well, I'm assuming that Alex is the bad brother. And hate how you look. Not allowed to use this bathroom. Mom gets so mad when you have nightmares. So these are two different reflections, right? So, like, over here, it's opposite of what it was over there. Sound of the alarm clock. Mom gets so mad when you have a nightmare. Mom never lets you wear her clothes. So there's no father over here. So wait. So I can only go down the one way. I've checked all this stuff, so it's got to be something downstairs, and I can only go out this door. I can't go out the other one. I just get stuck. Never seen a piano. Wait, there was a divide in the kitchen as well. So if I go here, a whole nother house. I don't think the devs were confused. I think they were high. Okay. Okay, I got them all now. What is... I don't understand. Can I go upstairs here? Can I leave here? Last time we stood in front of this door, you got confused. Maybe the good brother will think to call home. Okay, well, I'm gonna save again. Yes, I would. Can I go up these stairs? What happens if I go up here? Well, the dream I was listening to, Jay, was something like this, but not as creepy. Well, I'm glad it wasn't as creepy. You need Mom's permission to enter this wing of the house, okay? Also, you were a horse. I was a horse? I mean, okay, thanks. Oh my god, the controls. Hi, Mom. I have a gun, don't worry about that.
Did you pick up the cat from the dry cleaners, Allison?
No. It wasn't done being dry cleaned.
What? Why is Dolly at the dry cleaners?
Nameless, just didn't call her Allison.
You worthless fucking...
Beep!
I'm sorry. I forgot about my chores again. I was busy playing with the bad brother.
What?
God damn it, Allison! I fucking told you not to call him that!
What?
I don't want to see you.
Okay.
Did you at least get the memory card like I asked? If you're going to be my albatross, please don't make me want to hang myself for the love of God, Allison.
The voice
Get
acting
the key
is
from
very good.
upstairs, then go in the basement and get the memory card. I've had a long day. Don't you ever think about how much I work for you two?
I'm trying to figure out how this girl fits in because Alex doesn't seem to have a sister. Why was I a horse, Effecto? This is Alex? I mean, I guess it could be. Okay. A lot of bullets. Oh, God. Oh, wait, they keep spawning in. Oh, that camera jar. What? Oh, I fell down a hole, didn't I? Chaotic, welcome in. No, I didn't. I can't go that way, so I have to kill all these things? Oh my god, stop with that. I am ready to quit again. Welcome back, Chaotic. Chaos. I can't run. YIIK, it's YIIK. Oh my god, this aiming is horrendous. Out of bullets. I have to shoot the bombs when they're coming out of her mouth. I damaged her that way. See? Found the basement key. Oh my god. You witnessed their amazing... I witnessed something. I'm gonna go get more bullets just in case, because Jesus. Criminy. There's a skull on the floor there. This is a very interesting phenomenon. How do I leave? This thing? Do I go up here? Can't crawl up that. There, another way out. Walk into the fire. Nope. Fall down a hole. Nope. Shoot the picture. Nope. Shoot the thing. Nope. Shoot the fire. Nope. Maybe the statue? I walked up to that. It didn't give me a prompt. Oh, I was too far away from it, I guess. I love the jank. Okay, so now I have to go to the basement with the key. Lily, aren't you playing Windrose with Hoss? It does have freedom guns.
I can help.
Help. Oh, this is pretty. I am, but I need to cook, so... welcome back. I am getting ready to be done. This is burning my brain already. What is the name of your otaku friend? Siren! Opti? Siren is the name of my otaku friend. I think I named somebody Siren though already, didn't I? Me? Opti it is. What? I don't know. I think I named somebody you already, Siren. Pretty sure I did. Opti? Is this the name? It is now. I mean, yes. Why'd I hit no? Yes. Registered. What is the name of the person who challenges your actions? The kind who knows what it's like to face crippling student debt, knows what it's like to not be anywhere near as attractive as you'd like to be, and can always make you feel better when you realized you're a complete waste of life in the middle of the night. Well, this is getting deep. I don't have one? I guess me? You never had a student? Neither did I. Registered. Lastly, what's your favorite piece of technology? Something you feel connected to? I guess my computer box? But I'm always on my subboard. I don't think I can go back now. Do you really want to be in this game, Death? Am I spelling this right? Yeah, I'm spelling this right. It's ER. Computer. Why is this suddenly turned into a... This happens all the time with this game. Dropped out because a federal student aid didn't want to pay another semester. Ouch, Opti. I'm sorry to hear that. But I got mortgage debt, though. I don't have that either. I don't have any debt, which I'm very lucky about. Well, it's more complicated than that, but... I have no idea, Lily. This is all new to me. This didn't exist in when I played this the first time. I have played further than this. I got to Windtown. And I quit, like, right after that. YIIK, starring Carrie and the Crow. Warning X Studios is the owner of this program for all requires reviewing. Okay, I'm good. I'm good. That screaming in my ear was more than I needed. I'm gonna save. I'm gonna call it. I think I played like an hour and a half. I yapped for like an hour at least. This is... I'm very excited for this weekend. Got chicken. Nice. I will hydrate weird. They said, let's take more from Earthbound. They said, let's take all the good things about Earthbound and destroy them. Leave while I still can. I am doing so. All right. Call again anytime. Can't even blame you. Exactly, Steven. Made honey mustard marinade, and we plan on mushrooms, peppers, and chicken kebab. Nice. I'm making them cube steaks tomorrow. That's what I'm gonna make for supper tomorrow, I think. Leave while you still can. There's something good out there. Why don't we? Exactly. Is it worth the email? We're gonna find out. We are definitely gonna find out. I really hope you guys are enjoying this because I am suffering. Okay. Thank you guys for hanging out. You do make this bearable. Part of me thinks I'm noticing that they've improved things here and they've made things worse. Like a lot. The combat is so much improved. Is it time to say goodbye? We can yap a little bit longer. I'll talk about YIIK a little bit. Lilypad came back. He got to watch a little bit, but it is what it is. Jay, I think you've suffered enough. Thank you, Lily. No, no, Lily, no. I am gonna finish this game. It might be slow, it might take me forever, but I will finish this game. I said I would do it, and I'm gonna do it. When I was playing it for me, I quit because it was terrible, but I made a promise, and JC Stevenson keeps his promise. I will finish the game. It might take me a while. It might be that Oh, Death. I just read your thing on. No, I did see that Twitter drama too, Death. The one I was talking about was the people who are calling men creepy for enjoying the game. Not that one. The one you're talking about is very weird. I did see that one. That is not the Twitter drama I was talking about. I would not bring that up. Yeah, there was a whole bunch of Reddit stuff that was very weird. He'll finish this game in 2 years. Well, then you'll know that I'll still be streaming in 2 years. We were not talking about the same thing. No. That's the one Death brought up in DMs. I'm not going to talk about here. That's weird. People like that are weird. I was talking about the other one. The chat is, I can't carry the game, Mr. Stevenson, but I can carry you. Please keep up with the Lord of the Rings jokes with this, because in a way this does feel like the ring I have to bear. I identify so much with Frodo now. Oh my god, if anything in this world feels like a cursed object that you are forced to endure, it is YIIK. I'm gonna start making Lord of the Rings thumbs for this. I don't care. I'm gonna do it because it's hilarious. Like I said, I'm gonna finish it, and you're gonna get that scene when the ring is gone. It's done. It's gone. I will voice act it. This is my next time you DM. I am gonna make a YIIK RPG. Roll to suffer. Oh my god. We need more we do. And no, the journey doesn't end here. Death is just another path, one that we must take. Yes. All will turn to silvered glass. There is a second YIIK effect, though. They released a sequel. There is a second YIIK. Do not believe me? I did save, right? I did. I don't want to start this over. I'm pretty sure I saved twice, but I'm gonna do it again just because I do not want to play any part of this game twice. Oops, okay. Escape. Yes. Okay, hold on. There is a YIIK. Oh, hold on. Desktop. Bada bing. I think it's this one. Oh no, this was a sneak peek. They released a second YIIK. I heard about it. Or was it was it this, and it was just a preview of the update? I spelt that terribly wrong. Major update. New characters will include Y2K2. Oh no. It's built into the game. No. No. What have I done, Sammy? I guess I do have to play the second one. Oh dear Lord, what have I done to myself? Why have you forsaken me? I wish it had never come to me. I wish it had never come to me. So do all who live to see such times. Oh my God. So do all who live to see. Okay, we square our shoulders. Shut up. Don't you laugh at me, LilyPad97. Don't you laugh when you know what you've done. Oh my God. That's the name. Okay. We must cast the game to destroy the eye of Lily. Next meme. I spelt that wrong too. I'm a terrible speller. Next meme. Movie. YIIK right there. Me. I will take it. I will take it. I'm doing both at the same time. Maybe. I don't know. It is what it is. It is what it is. All right, guys. Ugh. Okay. I said I'd do it. I'm going to do it. The Nameless Child is the second game. Okay, well, at least they're running parallel. I found this too. Hold on. Oh, did I mess that up? I messed that up. I love when I mess things up. Hold on. I gotta fix this again now. Every time I move OBS, it goofs up and I have to readjust it. I'm mad about it. I found this, which is free. Why are you over there? There we go. That's why you were so confused about the where does Alex. Oh, okay, got it. That's like the second game. Between Sauron and Gollum, I don't know where to put it. Lily getting EP2, JSEP, exactly, because it randomly. Okay, so I found this. I saw somebody goofing around with this. This is kind of a cool little thing. It's apparently like you can get this for free, by the way. It's apparently like a world building thing. It's like a game you can play to build a world, and I haven't read through it yet. But it seems very cool. The C stands for hates YIIK. It does. So I don't know if there's like a separate tool for this. Again, I haven't read it, but it's something I kind of want to look through. The other thing too that I would like to do is this. So Lily told me about this. And the way this works is you can make a room. I'm not going to do it tonight. You can make a room. By the way, this is... Wait, where did it go? This is my avatar. You make a room, you put in a name, right? And you can play a bunch of different stuff, right? I don't want that. And you come in and you can write a story. So the way it works is you type in, right, so you type in characters, and then it gives you a prompt. This is right at the beginning. And then it will give you, they're laughing together. And then you have to write, you have 3 minutes to write a thing. Right, so Death and Fecto were laughing together while watching Jay suffer through YIIK. And you get 3 minutes to write, and then it goes to the next person. Right, so you say you're done, and then the second part goes to the next person. And they give you another prompt, and the prompt is pies. Right? So then you have to write the second part, so then the next person has to write the second part. Right? So they laughed so hard, they decided to make pies to throw at Jay. Right? You get 4 minutes for that. And then you get the end, and then it goes to another person, and then it gives them a prompt, and it's red flags. Right, so it gives you a prompt, and you have to write through it. Right, so Death and Fecto threw the pies at Jay, and Jay knew that was a red flag, so he banned them. And that's done. No, you don't need an account. So this is something else I would like to do with you guys if you're interested. And then you get to title it, right? So Death and Fecto open a bakery. Right? And then you get to play it. Well, the thing about it is this is very, very short. I tested this out myself, and I can write like 3 pages in 3 minutes. So, or I can write like a page and a half in 3 minutes. So I wrote a story about Chuck the Ripper and Rip the Chucker to test it out. But I thought this might be kind of fun. What about dial.gg? Is that the color game? It is. I'm bad at this. Single player. It's pink. It's a little bit salmon. It's not very saturated. It's actually very saturated. It's also kind of thin. I'm just playing Lily. This is way off. Oh my god. See, I'm bad at this. It's a green one. It's bluish green. It's aqua velva. I am bad at this. It's a green one. The green ones are always hard. Ask Lily, he'll tell you. I knew it was darker than that. It's also a green one. That's a very dark green one. Oof. Lily gets like 9s. Lily's great at this. Very magenta, very bright, very saturated. That one's actually kind of close. We take those. We take those. decent in the way that gas station coffee is decent. We take those. Okay, I'm really bad at this. But those are some things I was thinking about doing. I'm very bad at that. Lily's very good. But with that being said, I think I'm going to call it my 5-point king. I might look into this. This might be fun to just sort of play around with, but I need to read through it and double check everything. You'll take decent any day. I respect that. This might be, I'll read through this and see if it's going to be fun or if it's just going to be boring. If it's boring, then I don't want to do it. But it might be fun to play around with. Thank you, Lily, for hanging out. And we might see something like this one of these days. I would like to play around with this. franticfanfic.com if you're interested. It's free to play. You can become a supporter. But that being said, over here. We will raid out to Haas. I raided out to Weird last time. Is there anyone live on the YouTube? You guys like seeing all this, Jay? You guys like this? Watch me appear in the background over there. You guys don't want that many J's? Hold on, let me do a little swoopity swirl. My PC is pretty good. Look at me do the wave. So many J's. Okay, we're gonna raid out to Haas. And is there anyone live on the YouTube? Siren is live tomorrow, but I can't raid out to her now. I need to spend some more time cruising around YouTube and finding people. Horse model when? No, never. All right. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate your viewership. I will be back. I'm off tomorrow, but I will be back on Friday with Elden Ring with the one, the only Shy Siren. So, most favorite, it is. I actually think those things are very cool. You guys want me to hook up my hands and I can wave my hands and do the actual wave? I'm not gonna do that. I'm done. I'm tired. My brain hurts. I'm fried. I'm gonna head out. Good night, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. You do make that game bearable. Thank you for hanging out. It is wonderful to have you guys here. It is a privilege to stream for you guys. Death making points. So thank you guys so much for watching. Let me end the poll on YouTube. 9 people? That's a lot of people. There is no best character. Other than that, it's Alex. Now you're not making points. All right, everybody. We're going to raid out to Haas on Twitch. I need to find people on YouTube who stream regularly that I like and respect, because I never stream before Siren, so I can't raid out to her unless I do a special stream, which maybe I'll do. Maybe I'll do that tomorrow. We'll see how busy I get. Maybe I can do some D&D planning tomorrow, because I gotta do some map making. I mean, I guess if I have to be something, yeah, I guess thanks, Effecto. Thank you. All right, everybody. Thank you so much. We're gonna round to Haas. Have yourselves a wonderful evening. As always, I am Jay, and you are adorable. Thank you, everybody. Good night. Sleep well. Get some rest. I will see you on Friday. Bye, everybody.